G'day and welcome back to Celebrate Real Profit, where we discuss, share, and get curious about everything that supports us to freely expand and thrive in all areas of our lives. I was listening to a YouTube video from Matthew Coase this morning, and he shares about 10 things that you should stay single until you meet a guy who does these things. So I think I got that title totally wrong. What I got from listening to his content was, be curious about the following 10 things, which I will discuss over 10 days. So be curious about the following 10 things in regards to understanding where you are in the relationship and where they are in the relationship. So I see the importance of freely expanding and thriving is to have a value-based relationship with ourselves, to see the value in others and to celebrate the value in the relationship. So the relationship can be someone that, you've just, who is helping you to take payment at the service station. That's a relationship. And that's a relationship by, thanking them, for taking the payment. Thank you for, the receipt that they give you, the smile that they give you, and you having a polite conversation with them in return. I have seen people, particularly in regards to, say, where the transaction hasn't gone well, and instantly they turn to devalue someone, that it's their fault, they blame them. So a small, simple transaction can develop and build and is a relationship. So Matthew Coase, he's talking about number one, true to their word. So for me, after 20 years of marriage and now in the process of divorcing, so this is from my personal experience, it is important to value the relationship with ourselves when we are getting to know someone. So in this process of the wait, it is important to step back, let them talk, let them share and see if they follow through. So let's give an example. So say you're talking about doing some renovations together and they say, oh yeah, we can do A, B, C and D. Is this just them sharing and expressing creative ideas? Or is this what they are sharing they are going to do? Or, is it just talk? Like, are they true to their words? So it's important for you to value the relationship with you, be curious about how you are responding to their conversation. So some possible examples. So it's important during this period of the wait, which almost sounds like a test, is to be curious about your relationship with yourself. So can you self-soothe in this period and learn more about yourself? Or do you want to jump in and help them and get the job done? Do you hear? Are you in the space of that their conversation is that is what they are going to do and you are expecting that they are going to do that? Or are you a fixer and you going, oh yeah, they're just, they're struggling, they're tired because, they've worked all week and they don't want to work on weekends. Or, they just are not real good at, project management. And, I love, project management and, making, following up to get, materials organized so that it's all ready for them. So, or do you feel like it's your problem to solve? Like in their sharing, have they expressed as, well, this is what you need to do, or this is what someone else needs to do? So being really curious about how the person is sharing. Is it action words, follow words? Are they putting action into what they've said? So example from my own marriage, one time we were in counselling and I said I would manage the job as I had seen that they had shared that, they were exhausted from, working during the weekend on weekends. So, I saw that I could help in, project managing the job of, what was next and, making sure that the materials were there, etc., etc. So was I in the expectation of something? Was I in the expectation of what they said they were going to follow through? Or, what were they following through with their word? Was I, feeling that I wasn't contributing enough, so it was important for me to project manage? Did I feel, what did I feel? And how could I have worked with what I was feeling to develop the relationship with myself? For when I valued the relationship with myself, I am then more confident seeing the value in others, and then we can confidently celebrate the value in the relationship. Whereas if I'm coming from a space of where I feel devalued, then I am potentially making decisions on expectations of what someone else will or won't do. So I see that when we are freely expanding and thriving in all areas of our lives, we are strengthening the relationship with self and see the value in others, and we work together to strengthen the relationship in getting the house renovated, and see the value in each other in working together, and then celebrating the outcome. Not one sitting back and, saying what they have done. It's celebrating what you have achieved together. And when first getting into a relationship, if we don't have that strong value-based relationship with ourselves, potentially we will hear things that are not in the conversation. So we will hear their sharing as what they are going to do. We expect that they will do that. Yet if we are able to self-soothe, sit back during the wait, observe, to strengthen the relationship with ourselves, we can see if they are a person to trust and a person that we see that we can move forward with in our lives. The whole time seeing the value in them, yet it does not mean that we need to get into a relationship with them. So to me, that is very key, to always see the value in them, yet it does not mean that we need to get into relationship with them. And that's where it's so important to have a strong value-based relationship with ourselves. For then we can say, in acknowledgement of our own value, our own self-love, that this relationship is not going to work for us. And trust is such a key component of a relationship. And it's not for us to fix or change anyone. It's to meet them where they are and to have the strength in our own value-based relationship to say, no, that doesn't work for us, and then it's time to walk away. And, invest that time into another relationship. So that's my slant on being true to our word, seeing someone if they are true to their word, the importance of how that supports us to freely expand and thrive in all areas of our lives. Wherever you are in the world, my name is Kerry O'Shea. G'day and bye for now.